Trump agrees to FBI interview on assassination attempt, injured rallygoer discharged. According to the FBI, the individual who attempted to assassinate Trump was a highly intelligent, loner, with few friends and an increasing fascination with firearms, reported to the media on Monday. According to Washington, former President Donald Trump has agreed to participate in a victim interview with the FBI concerning the failed assassination attempt against him, an agency official informed reporters on Monday. An official stated that the interview with Trump will be similar to any other interview the agency conducts with crime victims in general cases. Trump confirmed the plan on Monday evening. "They will be meeting with me on Thursday," he said in an interview on Fox News. The FBI investigation has determined that Thomas Matthew Crooks, the attempted assassin, was a highly intelligent individual who led a reclusive life with minimal social connections outside of his family. He exhibited a growing fascination with weapons. The motive behind his actions remains unclear. The FBI has conducted hundreds of interviews and sought information about his online activities, including gaming accounts, from numerous companies. According to an official, Crooks's search history revealed inquiries into the attempted assassination of Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico, as well as mass shootings and power plants. Additionally, the FBI disclosed that about a week prior to the attack, Crooks had searched for "How far was Oswald from Kennedy?" in relation to Lee Harvey Oswald's assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The FBI discovered that the ladder Crooks bought prior to the shooting was not taken to the Trump rally, although officials found a bloodied receipt for it on his body. It appears Crooks used a drone before the attack, but no recorded footage was found on the drone, according to the FBI. Crooks fired 8 shots within 25 to 30 seconds after a local police officer attempted to confront him on the roof. NBC News reported, based on information from the FBI and other law enforcement sources, that the officer was lifted above the roofline by a colleague and that Crooks aimed his weapon at the officer just before shooting. Officials said during a Monday briefing, more than 2 weeks after the July 13 attack on Trump, that Crooks seemed to have meticulously planned the assault in advance and made efforts to keep his plans secret. On Monday, FBI Deputy Director Paul Abate stated that the Bureau had been working tirelessly on the investigation. Although the FBI usually does not provide regular updates on ongoing investigations, officials felt it was crucial to do so in this case for the benefit of the American public. Last week, U.S. Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheadle resigned following the attack and after a contentious House hearing regarding the incident. This week, the Senate will hold its own hearing with representatives from the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security. Abate mentioned that the Bureau was in the process of gathering facts but was not concentrating on identifying any law enforcement failures from that day, suggesting that such analysis was better handled by others. The entire FBI is dedicated to uncovering the real facts and the truth about the attack on former President Trump, the murder of Mr. Comparator, and the injuries to others as well, Abate stated, referring to Corey Comparator, a rallygoer who was killed in the attack. 2 other individuals were injured. FBI Director Christopher Wray informed Congress last week that there's some question about whether or not it's a bullet or shrapnel that struck Trump's ear during the assassination attempt, further fueling conspiracy theories surrounding the shooting. FBI agent Kevin Rojek, who oversees the Pittsburgh office, stated on Monday that Trump was hit by a bullet, whether it was a whole or fragmented one. This aligns with the statement released by the Bureau on Friday following Wray's testimony before Congress. Rojek also noted that Crooks seemed to have made significant efforts to conceal his activities. Rojek mentioned that Crooks seemed to be a loner, and another official noted there was no evidence of Crooks receiving any mental health treatment or institutionalization. The FBI has struggled to access some of Crooks' accounts due to his use of encrypted applications, according to a Bureau official. "Encryption has been a challenge for us in this investigation," said FBI official Bobby Wells. James Copenhaver, 74, sustained critical injuries in the shooting that occurred at former President Donald Trump's rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. The second individual injured in the attempt to assassinate former President Trump has been released from the hospital as of Friday, according to a spokesperson from Allegheny Health Network. David Dutch was discharged from Allegheny General Hospital on July 24, and James Copenhaver was discharged on July 26, said Dan Laurent, the Health Network's Vice President of Corporate Communications. Copenhaver, 74, sustained critical injuries during the shooting at Trump's rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. In the days following the incident, Copenhaver's family released a statement indicating that he was recovering from injuries that would have a life-altering impact. The Copenhaver family would like to express their gratitude for your ongoing thoughts, prayers, and support as Jim and his family recover from this tragic, senseless, and unjust act of violence, the statement read. Dutch, a 57-year-old injured rallygoer, was discharged from Allegheny General Hospital on Wednesday, as reported by Allegheny Health. Former Fire Chief Corey Comparator, 50, was tragically killed at the rally. Officials stated that Comparator threw himself over his wife and 2 daughters to shield them when the shooting began. Gunshots erupted just minutes into Trump's rally on July 13. The FBI confirmed on Friday that a bullet or its fragments struck Trump's ear. The shooter, identified as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks, was shot and killed by a Secret Service sharpshooter, according to authorities. On Wednesday, the House voted unanimously to create a bipartisan task force to investigate the assassination attempt. House leaders stated that the task force's goal would be to determine what went wrong to prevent such incidents in the future. Many members of Congress sought accountability, which was partly achieved when Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheadle resigned last week. Cheadle faced criticism from lawmakers who claimed that the agency was unprepared to thwart the attack and that her testimony before Congress revealed significant shortcomings in preparedness.